Some earrings I ordered on AliExpress never arrived, and they asked for photo evidence? I mean, well, technically the truth, you don't have the earrings. I'm pretty sure they were asking for a receipt. This feels a little bit like r/facepalm material. Hello everybody and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Lumo and today we're going to be looking at r/technically the truth for things that are just, yeah, they're true, but like really though. I hope you understood that. I hope you understood that description because it was technically the truth. Let's just get right into it. Mother, can you come out? Yeah, give me a minute. Mom, I'm gay. I know that, silly. Come out to the car. Car, I'm gay. Bad, fake text. I'm gay. Do people ever believe these? Like, does anyone ever believe these are real? I have to ask because it's the internet, and I know for a fact that yes, someone thinks it's real. For those of you who don't know, there's basically an entire subreddit dedicated to these like fake text conversations. And it's not r/that happened, it's called like bad fake text or something, and they're all grainy and terrible, and it's like, I will stop the cigarette if I get 1 million like on Instagram. It's stuff like that, these setup and payoff jokes that really never happened to begin with. It is all farce, you have been lied to. How to be good at talking. Polite greeting. Name. Relevant personal link. Manage expectation. Hello, my name is Indigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. I mean, honestly, he's just following good YouTube structure. Like, when you're editing something, you want to have, like, clear intent, so you can then follow up in the next couple of clips. Indigo Montoya would be a wonderful YouTuber. He has set the expectation for the audience, and he is ready to carry through. He is good at talking. He is the next top gaming YouTuber. Welcome back to Indigo Montoya Plays. If video games make children more violent, why do they keep losing fistfights against me? Now, I love this headline because I'm just imagining this buff dude going into like a middle school, punching a teacher and goes, "Who will contest me?" And just flexes on all the kindergartners. One stands up to try and leave the room and he just like picks it up and drop kicks it. But all of the headlines from the hard drive are just so godly. Every single one is just hilarious. Like, it's such a good satire site. Thermometers are a speedometer for atoms. You stop. Just stop it right there. For those of you who don't know, heat is generated by how fast the atoms are wiggling. That's not what makes fire. Fire is an entirely different reaction. But, you know, it's just how wiggle they jiggle. And if they jiggle and wiggle and biggle and miggle, then that means that they are hot. And that means that this is accurate. I just hate it. Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. The comments. Technically, that's not true. Temperature is average kinetic energy, which is dependent on velocity, but not directly. Neat. The speed and temp are effectively the same, but technically, they are not. Good to know. Now, we've done a science here today. Welcome to r/chemistry. A man who had a stroke in 2004 permanently lost the ability to feel sad. No! No, that's terrible. Sadness makes the happiness better. If you don't feel sadness, then the happiness becomes hollow. And if all you feel is sadness, then the happiness becomes fleeting and scary. Welcome to Kalbus. God, this just reminds me of that one video of this guy who had something slipped in his back. He had like a slipped disc or something. And it didn't cause him discomfort, but what it caused him was spontaneous and violent orgasms whenever something went slightly wrong. So he was sitting there, like giving this interview, all mournful, the music is sad, and he says the words, "And right there, standing over my father's casket, I had at least 3 orgasms simultaneously." I don't know if it's a real documentary or like it's a fake one from like SNL, but it breaks me every time. Just like, as I held my child's son for the first time, I busted the world's fattest nut. How dare you stand where he once stood? Dumbledore has stood everywhere in this damn school. What do you want me to do? Float? Honestly, like, thinking back on it, I'm not trying to be like contrarian because I had fun when I watched him. Harry Potter's kind of like a self-righteous dick. How dare you stand where he once stood? You shouldn't have done that thing that I did. Only I can do that because I'm Herpy Purper. Like, I'm going to make a goddamn militia. That'll work. Seriously. He just does whatever the hell he feels like because everyone just lets him because he didn't get stabbed. Would you take a bullet for your partner? Taking things that are not yours is theft. I mean, yeah, that is theft. I never understood this mentality. Like, yeah, I can understand you want your partner to live, but like, I feel like human instinct kind of kicks back in, and it's more so a case of like survival of the fittest. And remember, when being chased by a bear, you only have to be faster than your slowest friend. Like, maybe if they're carrying your baby, maybe you want to keep the baby alive, or you want to keep them alive so they can birth the baby. But and I never understood the idea of like, you have to dedicate your entire life to another person. Like, no, you share your life, but the life isn't theirs, if that makes sense. If the number 666 is considered evil, then 25.8069758 is the root of all evil. Wow, you have to be a blasted party. Let me guess, you have the entire Rick and Morty discography on 4K HD DVD. Let me guess, you think the Big Bang Theory is the pinnacle of smart people comedy. Let me guess. You backed Star Citizen, didn't you? If humanity sent a rover named Attention to Mars, Earth to Mars, you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention. This is so incredibly stupid. For context, I don't know when they sent that, but we have the Curiosity rover on Mars. So if we sent one named Attention, we could use this quote from famous actor Leonardo DiCaprio, and it would be amazing. And all of the aliens would be like, I watched the Django Unchained too. Not the first one, the second one, which only exists on Mars. Can you explain cell division very fast? Eight. Thanks. Again, bad fake text, but at least the joke was funny this time. Mount Rushmore before it was carved. Its natural beauty was unprecedented. So, like, I never understood the selection of who they put on Mount Rushmore, because, like, George Washington, I get it. First president, leading general during the war. Thomas Jefferson wrote the Declaration of Independence, I believe. It's been a long time, so he was, like, the guy who wrote the letter of, hey, go F yourself, back over to the dirty colonists. And then, Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. So that one makes complete sense to me. Like, wartime people who shaped the country. And then Teddy Roosevelt. I don't know what Teddy did. What did Teddy do? Like, comparatively, I want to know. Like, I don't understand why Teddy Roosevelt is on Mount Rushmore. Was he just the president at the time when it was sculpted? When was it sculpted? 1925, so he was the most recent president, apart from whoever was the president. I don't know why he's there. Why is he there? Wow, it's a perfect moon for a werewolf to come out. I'm gay. God, the same joke. I love these jokes. They're funny every time. They're not funny every time. Please come up with new material. We're gonna have to cancel your Comedy Central routine if you keep doing this. I've inquired as to why Super Nintendo Entertainment System titles aren't available for the Nintendo 3 dual screen, and Nintendo only sent me this as an image response. There's a lot of confusing images in Nintendo's infographics. My personal favorite is like your Wii does not want orange juice. Do not give the Wii orange juice. What Neanderthal? What absolute chungus in Nintendo QA went, yeah, I feel like I should be pouring some orange juice in this disc slot. I think it'd make it see better. Like, what kind of Tommy logic is that? Like, I hate it, but I love it. There's a bunch of fake ones, too, that's like, don't put cow on your Nintendo Wii U. What's the least spoken language in the world? Sign language. And you see, Jimbo, that's what this is all about. God, this reminds me of that post that Zen covered on Facepalm that's like, this guy was like, to all my blind followers, and there was a bunch of hand emojis, and someone's like, how are they supposed to read that? And he's like, it's sign language. That's what this reminds me of. And I kind of love it. I genuinely kind of love it. Did you know the pool on the Titanic is still filled with water? I mean, yeah, it is. Only on the upper decks, but... Oh god, it's so stupid. Real talk, I hate that we have all of this like crap just lining the ocean's like surface and bottom. But one of these days, I really want to find some way to just explore the bottom of the ocean. I want to see the history of human conflict in the sea just by shipwrecks alone. I don't care about treasure. I just want to look at it. I want to see the history. stuck under tons and tons of water. I think it's neat. And you want to sell Netflix accounts? Yeah, Netflix does. I am smart. Oh no! That image! What bootleg Lightning McQueen Tesla truck looking mother effer is that? I hate it. I hate it. Now I want Muskie Daddy to put like an LED screen on the front of the Tesla truck and make cars real. Single father tries to end hunger with his rock collection. Explain a film plot badly. Man, I love distilling plots into their horribly oversimplified forms. My personal favorite is Final Fantasy VII. Man with mummy issues tries to end the world with a meteor. Beaten by amnesiac with harem. It's so stupid, but it's true. Oh god, what's another good one we can do? Oh yeah, the plot of Team Fortress 2. Idiots fight over rock, not realizing more valuable rock is in Australia. That's the plot of Team Fortress 2. Plot of Overwatch. The world is in danger, but it's okay, we'll retcon it next week. Plot of Overwatch, there we go. One time a girl I was teaching informed me that lions were her favorite animals. Upon being asked why she liked them, she responded with full confidence, they're not hippos. See, now I feel like this is like that one kid on Kid Nation, like, what happened to this girl that made her hate hippos so much that the qualifier for being her favorite animal is that it is not a hippo? Like that one kid who's just like, this is the worst day since that day 3 years ago. Like, what happened 3 years ago? Did you get attacked by a hippo? I need context. Why do you hate hippos? What did they do to you? I get that they're one of the most violent animals in the world, but there's no way a kid knows that. There's no way. Why is there a coyote on the bus? Probably because they can't fricking drive, Karen. Real talk, I would be kind of concerned about that. I mean, little homie looks chill. I'm sure he gets what's going on. Like, animals can pick up on societal cues. Like, don't get me wrong, they're not like, yes, money can be exchanged for goods and services. Oh, actually, no, some do understand money, conceptually at least. But I have a feeling that this coyote probably goes to the sea a lot. He probably gets the concepts of, go on the wheeled thing and the long metal tube take me somewhere else. And I'm sure this little bastard probably actually does understand, like, currency and trading. But, like, honestly, I don't know, I find wild animals domesticating themselves to just be like a wild concept. Like, I don't know how to feel about that. They do it passively. Please color the Danish flag, the Swedish flag, and the Finnish flag. So when they say nice guys finish last, does that mean they go to Finland last? Or, like, do they just last forever? Like, I need answers. Do all nice guys, are they the ones who resist the Finnish revolution the most? Comment down below if you've staved off the Finnish invasion. Ask a question that can change the world. If women's nipples need to be censored, but a man's nipples doesn't, can I censor women's nipples with man nipples? Oh my god, I have something about this. So back when Tumblr was banning people for female exposing breasts, female exposing nipple was the literal rule. All the unsavory bots, let's call them, got banned. But a lot of, like, you know, Aero cosplay models who presented nipple, let's say, started putting male nipples over their nipples, and they were getting bans overturned because they were not presenting their own. So censoring women's nipples with a man's nipples worked. So that's how you get around that. Doctor, how often do people die in hospitals? Just once. I mean, Harold's not wrong. Look, dying is one of the scariest things, but you're lucky that you only have to go through it once, you know? Fred, I'm sorry. Sorry, the juice is a bit warm. I didn't put it in the fridge. Be a lot cooler if you did. I mean, yes. I get what they're trying to say with technically the truth, but this is not a technically the truth. It's just accurate. Like, there's no technically about it. That's just how refrigerators work. You don't belong on this subreddit, friend. So that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you liked this, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. Maybe even smash that bell, because all the support that you guys have been showing us has been super encouraging, and it honestly makes doing this job a lot easier. I don't talk about it a lot. I'm kind of self-conscious about my voice. So I appreciate all you listening and having a good time. As always, there will be another Technically the Truth popping up in a couple of seconds. So my name has been Lumo, let me get out of your way, and I hope to see you in another Kalbus video. Have a lovely day.